Hello, my name is Ece. Maybe you noticed that sometimes when you judge yourself or when you're aware of your insecurities, other people judge you more and it hits you more. Like it's harder to be secure in your body and self confident. Why is that? We talk about that in that video. This topic opens a really important topic, which is that you create your outer world. So, the only one who's really judging you is yourself. Why is that? Because when you judge yourself, you are saying, giving things that are neutral the comment that those things are bad. When you do that, you expect that other people feel the same thing about that one wrong thing. So what your subconscious mind and your selective mind does is it concentrates on the things that you actually don't really want to concentrate on. So you're focusing on things like people not treating you right, because in your mind you are aware of your insecurities or things that are wrong to you, and then you, in your subconscious mind, you're thinking that you deserve it. And also, like, it's an energetic thing, you know. So it's the same thing, but in a different perspective, that people feel what you feel about yourself, and then they respond to that. You know, sometimes even like just subconsciously, they feel like there have to be something wrong if you are like this. Just think about yourself. Remember a time where you did things like being more dominant around some people, or being more shy about some people, or thinking like subconsciously good about those people or bad about those people, or you feel that neediness from people whatsoever. So you feel certain things subconsciously, and those are the things that those people feel about themselves. Sometimes they are aware of it, mostly they are not aware of it. It gets so clear that nobody thinks as much about yourself as yourself. So when you make the best of it, when you think the best of yourself, your energy will change. And you know, in the beginning it will feel like weird. If you start to feel good, if you start to feel better about yourself, it will feel like it's wrong, something is wrong. You're not as good as you try to be, you know, but you are. Why shouldn't you? And especially if you're taking those actions, especially if you are true to yourself and authentic to yourself, and you don't have bad intentions, and you try to be as conscious as possible about all of these traits that you don't really want to have in your mind and in your heart, why shouldn't you be enough? And that's why thoughts and feelings are so important, and actually they can change everything, not only like little parts in your world, in your life, and maybe in the beginning it will be little parts, but in the end it will be everything. So it is worth it to pay attention to your thoughts and feelings. In the beginning maybe it's not that easy to change those behaviors, those thoughts and feelings about yourself, but at least to be aware of it is making the change. Because imagine yourself like so many things are going on inside your mind and inside your heart and feelings, but it's like a fire. But if you have wood, this is one thought that is not activated, and that's destructive. You're about to throw it in the fire, but you say, no, I'm gonna hold it in my hand. Even if I cannot throw it away, I'm gonna just hold it, but I'm not gonna burn it too in the big fire that's already there. So, and if you do that enough times, if you are aware of that wood, of that thought and feeling that you don't want to create more, you can throw it away every time, and you're even more conscious about those thoughts and feelings. Also, I want to mention that, you know, there's nothing wrong with you. Even those destructive thoughts and feelings, they had to be there because they were useful. For example, in your childhood. Mostly they come from your childhood, because, you know, most of us, we didn't had perfect parents and the childhood that was like fulfilling every need that we had. That's the reason why our child heart and mind had to protect us, to not lose, to not go to insanity. everything, every thought, every feeling that you created that is not serving you anymore is like an old stupid friend. By the way, I learned this from Gabor Mate, and he talks about, everything was useful before, but it's like a child that you have inside you that is not serving you anymore. It's the opposite, it's destructive. So every time you notice it, you don't have to be aggressive or really pushing that away, because it was a part that was helping you, that was protecting you. And being aware of that old friend that once used to help you is really gonna change the game. Like, it's gonna make you feel different about those things that are happening inside you. So everybody was whole when they came into this world. Everybody can be whole again. Being whole is not like a really rare place to be and abnormal. It's the opposite. Like, even if it's much harder in those times to become whole, you can become whole. This should be the goal for me. At least it is. Transformation begins with acceptance, and also there is nothing wrong with you. Everything happens for a reason. Like, everything, even if it doesn't feel like this, even if it felt like this some times ago and it doesn't feel like this in right now. There are so many different versions that your life could be like, and there's nothing wrong. You can, if you're still alive, you can do change and go to the direction that you want to go. So I hope this video helped you in any way, like you could take some kind of value from it. If it did, show me in any way that you prefer, and I see you the next time. Bye.